Well, are you ready for a day trip? Hello again, Mike O'Brien, your getaway guy, about an hour and a half south of Rochester, my hometown of Corning, New York. This is Market Street, the Gaffer District. Now, you may have been here before, but there are a lot of things that are new in Corning. Let me show you around. Market Street is a good place to begin your day trip here in Corning. A lot of the old familiar stores are still there. Brown's Cigar Store, walked by that many times as a kid. The Old World Cafe for ice cream and lunch. It's really good. But there are a lot of new things, too. Certainly a new bakery in town and a new Italian restaurant called Giuseppe's, 16 West Market Street. Pizzas whole or by the slice. Plus, they do a full entree and pasta menu, too. New on Market Street, Giuseppe's. I'm getting hungry just looking. Also, down at the other end of Market Street is a new place called Butcher's Son. I'm kind of partial because I'm a butcher's son from Corning. Not only great nostalgic classic butcher shop, but fresh outstanding burgers and fries. I mean, where else you want to get a burger than from a butcher shop? It's good. Another new addition to Corning and Market Street. Another place that I want you to see, and it may be new to you for the first time, but it's been there a little bit, a place called Vitrix, one of those hidden gems on Market Street. It's a hot glass studio. Amazing things that have been created here that you can buy, but more importantly, you can go in and watch the work actually being done at a nice smaller scale, a little more close, a little more personable. The glass blowers are great. They're very friendly. They talk, they explain. I think it's great for the kids, especially if you're making this a day trip. I highly recommend stopping by 77 West Market Street for a place called Vitrix. And the building is just absolutely beautiful. Now, while we're in Corning, let's cross over the bridge to see another bridge. We're going to the Corning Museum of Glass. Definitely a highlight of visiting Corning, New York for this great day trip. This is an exhibit found in their art of contemporary design. It's just a great place also in the Corning Museum of Glass, great contemporary art. But speaking of bridges, they have this new exhibit called Glass Bridge, a clear path to sustainability, and it's right over here. This baby is 30 feet long, made over 130 hollow glass units, designed for efficiency and strength. It's pretty cool and it's new. The Glass Bridge at the Corning Museum of Glass. It's just, it's pretty stunning. And by the way, so is the entire museum, stunning with historical glass from long, long ago to today. Highly recommend the Corning Museum of Glass. And when you couple it up with the Rockwell Museum of Western Art off Market Street, you'll get a discount if you buy both tickets. By the way, the Corning Museum of Glass is handicap accessible, and you can go to their website, cmog.org. By the way, they have winter hours where they're closed on Wednesdays through the month of March, but after that, they're open every day. The Corning Museum of Glass, definitely put that on your plans for a day trip. Coming up next, we're going to be celebrating the Erie Canal's 200th birthday this year, as you know, and I've got some great ways to celebrate right along with them. That's coming up in less than 30 seconds. But first, let's say hey to Paris Heating and Cooling. These guys have been with us for a while, and we're so glad they support this show. They're professional, they're knowledgeable, very fair. I wouldn't go with anyone else. I've been a customer for years. Paris Heating and Cooling, whether it's an upgrade to your furnace or maybe getting ready for summer with a new AC system or just a checkup, Paris Heating and Cooling will take very good care of you. ParisHeatCool.com, their website, or give them a call, 227-4512. You know, we do a question of the day all the time, and people write in and they say, hey, Getaway Guy, you can do the same if it's a question about travel or maybe even a travel suggestion, Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. Now, we're going to go to the Parker family from Sodus. They write and they say, hey, Getaway Guy, with the Erie Canal's 200th birthday this year, what would you recommend for a family getaway to celebrate? Well, Parkers, I would definitely suggest one of our local boat tours on the Erie Canal. We have some good ones, some bigger than others, some smaller, and a different experience as well. The first one I would highly suggest, and by the way, as you're watching right now, you're going to see the canal go from winter to spring. It's quite the sight, yes. And one of the boats on the canal that definitely offer a great time. Out of the village of Fairport, the beautiful Colonial Belle. Great history, great crew, narrated canal cruise. They do such a great job. You'll learn a lot. They offer many different kinds of cruises. See their website. Colonial Belle is wheelchair accessible on the lower deck. There are 2 boats through Cornhill Navigation, the packet boat replica Sam Patch. They have tours along the Erie Canal out of Shone Place in Pittsford. It's a smaller, more intimate tour along the Erie Canal, and the Rivery out of Cornhill Landing in downtown Cornhill neighborhood, also a smaller vessel with both river cruises and Erie Canal cruises. Rivery is wheelchair accessible. Be sure to check out their websites. Some ideas for your cruise and celebration on the Erie Canal coming up this season. Hope we've answered your question. And if you have one, remember it's Mike the Getaway Guy at gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. If you're looking for a pizza you don't want to cook tonight, may I highly recommend Nino's. Yeah, Nino's has been a part of our show. They offer an amazing Sicilian pizza. It's thick, it's beautiful. This little hole in the wall on Culver Road, 1330 Culver Road, you've probably passed by it and didn't even know they were there. Well, I've been a customer for years. They do delivery, amazing Sicilian pizza from Nino's. Nothing but the freshest ingredients. It's one of those great finds in our city. Now, I do want to remind you about Maple Weekend. It's coming up very soon, March 22, 23, and the last weekend of March, the 29th and the 30th. What happens during Maple Weekend in our great state of New York? Well, maple farms and sugar shacks across the state open their operations to show you how they do it. They'll give you free demos and most likely free samples. See who's on the list and closest to you by going to their website, mapleweekend.com. Mapleweekend.com. Maple Weekend coming up, and it's a great time of year to get that liquid gold, New York State pure maple syrup. Go check it out and see how they do it. It's quite fascinating. Paris Heating and Cooling, thanks for coming along for the ride today. We thank you very much. Family owned and operated for 35 years. If you're looking to upgrade or maybe replace your furnace or AC system with summer not too far away, these are the people to call. Paris Heating and Cooling. Check them out at 227-4512. Give them a call. Tell them the Getaway Guy sent you. ParisHeatCool.com. Thanks to Paris. Thanks to Nino's. Thanks to Joe here at Classy Wolf Media. And thank you for coming along for the ride. Remember to like us, subscribe, and follow so you don't miss a show. Until next time, I'm Mike O'Brien, your Getaway Guy.